What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Night Terror's Nightwing, issue number 1, a story by Becky Cloonan and Michael Conrad. We continue on with the Night Terror's event, the mysterious and deadly new villain by the name of Insomnia. He has taken the world by surprise, the entire world forced into an eternal slumber. This includes all our heroes and all of our villains. While they sleep, Insomnia searches for the Nightmare Stone, tucked away, hidden away in the dreams or nightmares of one of our heroes. While he searches for this, everybody lives out their biggest fears, their worst nightmares. And now we get to see exactly what that is for Dick Grayson. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up with Nightwing strapped to a gurney, slowly beginning to wake up, trying to figure out where he is. He's finding it hard to think clearly, but as he looks around, he recognizes this place. Right now, he is in Arkham Asylum, getting blasted by water by some of these guards that are also pigs. They are calling Nightwing a killer, throwing him his suit, telling him to get dressed, that they are letting him keep his clothes, and this is only a privilege, one that they can revoke at their own discretion. Nightwing's still confused, no memory of what happened or how he got here, as he is being escorted through the corridors, having multiple individuals like the Mad Hatter and others. The guards let him know that everyone is so excited to see him, as he gets thrown into a cell. They say that they will be back later to take him to treatment, also letting him know to play nice with his new cellmate. But as he looks around, he sees no cellmate, believing that there must be a mistake, banging on the door, begging for somebody to come explain what the heck is going on. In the next cell over, we have Two-Face, letting Nightwing know that the word is out. Everybody knows what he has done. That out there in the real world, he may be a monster, but here in Arkham Asylum, he has become an icon, with Nightwing laying down on the bed, believing that he just needs to sleep this off, let his body work all the toxins out of his mind, because he's got to figure out how he ended up here, who did this to him, and why the heck would he be in Arkham because of it. Nightwing finding himself in some kind of horrible nightmare. Blood all over the place. Blood on his hands. Looking over his shoulder, he sees a bunch of police officers, screaming for them to freeze. Nightwing, he goes running. And these animal police officers, they go chasing after him, telling him that he is wanted for murder, that there is a witness, that they have him cornered. And so Nightwing turns on him, knowing that none of this makes sense. It's like he's experiencing someone else's memories, but he still knows how to fight. And so one by one, he begins to take them on. He begins to crack some skulls. As they begin prodding him with the electrical prods, he does have to ask, "Who do you guys think I killed?" All of them grunt at first, and then Nightwing begins to fall. At this point, he knows this can't be real, that this all has to be a dream. It has to be a bad dream. This is where we find him getting electroshock therapy. The little rat scientist saying that he is regaining consciousness, saying that they should administer some more anesthetics. But the person in charge says to let him wake up, curious if he has begun to remember. And so, with the warden removing his mouthpiece, with Nightwing not giving any answers that the warden would like to hear, they continue with the treatment, sending electricity going through his body, his mind feeling as if it is on fire. We see Nightwing be able to break out of the straps that hold him down. The warden saying to restrain the patient, using whatever force is necessary. But at this point, Nightwing is angry. Using his fists, he punches his way through here, as the little rat scientists say and beg for him not to do anything. This is when they remove their mask, and it is revealed that it is his parents, zombified and looking absolutely nightmarish. Nightwing knows that he has had nightmares like this before, but never so vivid, never so real. As he watches both his parents turn into a pile of ash, he knows that somebody is in his mind, believing that there is only one way to know for sure. The two-way mirror, he breaks it down. In doing so, he sees the warden. He sees insomnia. He knows now that nothing he sees or hears can be trusted. Betrayed by his own mind, his own memories. He knows that this is all too real to be a dream, and yet it feels like it is. This is when he wakes up, finding himself in his cell yet again. And now there's a voice from coming underneath the cot. Getting up and throwing this cot, he sees nobody, believing that maybe he's losing it. Maybe he's going crazy. But lifting up the blanket, this is where he sees Scarecrow. At first, he believes that this is Scarecrow's doing, that this is a new strain of fear gas. But Scarecrow says that he is fresh out, that he is on the verge of being discharged for good behavior. But Nightwing, they all know what he did, and in fact, everybody here is impressed. This is what picks us up on the street. Babs begging Dick to ask what he did, wanting to know what happened, wanting to know what he has done. And while he tries to deny the truth, everybody knows that he is the one that killed Batman. That he succeeded where so many of them had failed. Nightwing trying to say that this is all in his head, that he needs to get out of here. He needs to prove that this didn't happen. This is when Scarecrow says that he has a plan to escape, having a map of pretty much the entire layout of Arkham. They are getting ready to plan their escape, but that is when they hear the guards coming, looking out through the slot their food is brought in. This is where he sees the newest member of Arkham Asylum, the newest inmate. That is where he sees Babs. But something has happened to her, possibly through experimentation. Babs has pretty much turned into a cyborg, having metal come out of her face. Nightwing screams and calls out to her, and so Nightwing, believing that he killed his father, they now have the woman that he loves. At this point, he doesn't even care if this is real or if this is fake, that he will tear this whole place apart. Even if it means destroying his own mind in the process, nothing will stop him from getting to Babs. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Another great issue to the Night Terror storyline. Unlike the Trinity, unlike a lot of the heroes that we have seen so far, Nightwing isn't battling with himself. Nightwing is battling with the idea that he had to kill his own father, that he had to kill Batman. We don't know why, we don't know what led to this situation, but because of the death of Batman, Nightwing finds himself in Arkham Asylum. And that's one reason we know that this is a dream, because Arkham Asylum no longer exists. There is only Arkham Tower. But in killing his father, this led to him being locked up with all the worst of the worst. And so while he struggles to come to terms with the fact that he is responsible for the death of Batman, believing that he must have gotten set up, that he has to escape to prove his innocence, that escape has gone out the window because Batgirl, the love of his life, Babs, is here. She is now a prisoner, an inmate, and Nightwing will break down the doors of hell to save her life, to free the woman he loves. Whether this be nightmare, a dream, or reality, Dick Grayson no longer cares. He has one mission, one objective, one goal: to save Barbara Gordon. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything that is going on with Night Terrors, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on with this event. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50. From loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.